T to clock to y'all. Let me tell y'all. So, like, oh my goodness. I'm not even being messy. I'm not miserable. I'm not nothing. I think the story is just worth telling. It's so funny. You never know who this can reach and who want to laugh. Y'all about to probably tear my ass up in these comments if it get that far. But let me just tell y'all my story. It's so embarrassing.
It's okay. We listening.
Don't mind my nails. I get my nails done this weekend. Okay, so jail dudes. I can't say the N word on here, I don't think. Let me tell you about my situation with a jail dude. I always said my whole life I never hold a dude down in jail. I never mess with a dude in jail. Always said that. Well, this dude who I've been knowing since I was a kid, he just did a lot of time in jail. Didn't talk to him his whole bid. None of that. Well, he got out and he was in a halfway house, and me and him was talking just a little bit, like nothing too major in the halfway house, just a little bit. I did go see him and stuff like that, but nothing too major. Okay, cool. He got in trouble in a halfway house and he had to finish his time back in jail. So he calls me, we're talking, and he's like, I don't want to drag you into this. I hope you don't think that. And I'm like, no, like, we just friends, you feel me? So he wasn't asking me for nothing at first, and I wasn't doing nothing for him and stuff like that. So then we started talking about us, like when he come home, and I was like, listen. I was like, I don't expect you to come home to one person like you just did this amount of time. I'm not going to say too much detail because I don't want nobody to know who he is. And I'm not trying to put him on blast. I just want to tell you all the story because it's funny as fuck. It's actually sad. Like, I was hurt. But, okay, so he was like, I ain't worried about that. I'm not about to be coming home on that, da-da-da-da, da-da-da. I'm like, all right, whatever. Cool. We just talking every day, getting to know each other, talking about the future. I'm talking about, I mean, y'all would think, a lot of y'all gonna be like, what did you expect? Jail dudes don't got nothing to do but talk about that and da-da-da. But it's like, if y'all know, because, like, I'm not the type of woman that's gonna be like, you don't gotta mess, I need you to mess with me, I need you to mess with me, I need you. I'm not that type. I would give you your options. And I just expect you to be honest with me and tell me, like, what you want to do. I'm not pressed to have nobody. And plus, like, he was already cool with my dad and my people. So I didn't think, like, he had hurt me. You know, like, I didn't think, even though I don't think that was his intentions. But just wait till y'all hear all this. It was all, I was pranked. So, like, a lot of our conversations as the time was getting closer for him to come home was me being scared. Like, I just don't want to get hurt, so you don't have to do this with me and stuff like that. He, like, I'm just looking at our messages on the GTL. Like, I can't wait to come home to you. I can't wait to get out there with you. Like, before our phone calls would end, he'd be like, all right, I just can't wait to pop out there with you and be with you and stuff like that and da-da-da. Mind you, I didn't ask for you to do this. I did like him and I did want to be with him in the future, but I was cool with how he was. He said, no commitment, but we cool. Like, we fucking with each other. Like, that's what he said, and I was cool with that. But his excuse is going to make him, his excuse is that I wanted a relationship. No, I did not want a relationship. I wanted you to fuck with me and only me or not me at all. There's a difference. Like, it's nasty out here. You cannot be doing it to me and doing it to other women and still have me. Like, that's not it. And that's what I laid on the table before he got out of jail and when he was out of jail. And he said he just wanted his freedom. And I said, you can, what freedom are you talking about? Like, if you're talking about being with your dudes or being gone, you can have that because you need to live your life and I'm not controlling and I'm going to want to do stuff with my peoples and I don't want to be controlled. But if you're talking about freedom as in having hoes and stuff like that while dealing with me, no. Like, we had that understood and I'm standing on that. Like, I don't know what, like, I don't care how much I like you, love you, whatever. You cannot mess with me and other girls at the same time. You can't. It's me, only me, or not me at all, period. Okay, so let's just fast forward to he come home. I thought he was going to stay with his brother and stuff like that. So he come home. The first night, he did stay with me. Okay, cool. But the second day, he taking everything out the bags and putting it up and stuff like that. So he's like, he at my house or whatever. And I didn't ask for that, but it felt good. Like, I ain't slept next to nobody in months. I ain't did it to nobody. I've been loyal to you. Like, your whole little time I was fucking with you, I've been loyal to you. So I got used to sleep. I only had 10 days with him, y'all. All the time I talked to him and did everything for him, I only had 10 days. 10 days with him. So he got me something for the Valentine's Day. Everything was good. Like, everything was good. And then this is where everything fall apart. So, yeah, he got me stuff for Valentine's Day. I got him stuff, but I'm not trying to bash him for everything I did for him because I just feel like I was just being a good person. At the end of the day, I'm going to get blessed regardless because I didn't deserve this. So I'm not going to say everything I did for him and stuff like that. But he did give me something for Valentine's Day. He was on the phone with his boys calling me like, yeah, I'm with baby, my girl, and stuff like that. Like, I just thought I knew we wasn't together, but I thought we was building and shit like that. So I'm trying not to get off track. So boom, I say around the 17th of February, he had ended up leaving my house while I was at work. And that night, he didn't come to my house, which was fine. I want you to have your freedom. I'm not the type that's going to blow you up or none of that. So boom, the second day, still not at my house. Boom, the other day, still not at my house. Now, at this point, I'm like, I'm not mad, but I'm getting like, damn, like, what are you doing? Like, you just got me used to sleeping next to you for all these days and stuff. Like, what's up? And he like, ain't nothing up. I'm just da-da-da-da. So I'm a very understanding person. So, like, I wanted him to make his money or whatever he was doing. So I wasn't really trying to beat down his neck. And he did ask for freedom. So everything he asked for, I gave. But what I asked for or what I was supposed to get, I didn't get. So as a woman, always believe your intuition. And this is already 6 minutes long, and I got so much to say. So I'm going to try to talk fast and just get to the point. So always believe your intuition. So I was trying to be understanding and stuff like that. And, you know, a dude get mean when they doing something. Like, they get mean. So, like, I call him, and he just like, what? What's up? Like, I'm like, dang. Like, it used to be like, what's up, baby? Da-da-da. Like, stuff like that. So I'm like, whatever. So then he'd come over, like, once and then leave. Like, he wasn't staying consistently how he was and stuff like that. So, like, everything just starting to add up for real now that I'm thinking about it. So he was just getting mean, and I was at this point now, I'm not blowing him up, but I am sending a big ass paragraph after like days or hours of not hearing from him. And then this one, like, it all, like, I know for a fact he was messing with somebody else because I had texted him. I missed him at like 8 o'clock, like I say 14 minutes after he just texted me something. I had said, I miss you. No response. So then I woke up and I texted like, you know what, forget I even said that. That's so embarrassing. And he had text back like, my bad, I was in a real deal coma. I woke up at 3 in the morning thinking about you. Try to have a good day, Tyshana, please. And he put please at the end. I ain't even respond back because I said I call bullshit. First off, if you woke up thinking about me at 3 a.m., you would have texted me back when I said I miss you. Second, what did you say, Tashana, please? Like, you feeling guilty. My friend was like, maybe he just saying please because he know you emotional. No. I call bullshit. So, boom. So, that same day, I didn't text him back. I seen he posted on his story in a bathroom. It's like a girl bathroom. Like, you could tell when it's a girl bathroom. So, I'm like, who bathroom? I called him. He like, that's my people's bathroom. I said, who your people's? Like, why is it so hard to like tell me who bathroom? Like, he said like his sister or whatever. I ain't gonna say her name. I'm like, all right, cool. So then he finally told me like, I'm just not ready for what you was ready for. I said, I'm not ready for a relationship. I thought we was building and just chilling. Like, but you cannot fuck with me and other people. He said, well, he wanted to do that. So that was like on a Tuesday. I'm like, okay, cool, left it alone. Didn't talk to him for real. He texted me, what you doing? I'm hurting for real, like, because I just been talking to you, so I'm not really texting him back. So I didn't talk to him that Wednesday. And then Thursday, I sent him a voice message or whatever, how I felt early as fuck. He called me at like 9 o'clock while I was at work, and he finally told me, like, he was like, hold on. He's like, how you feeling and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm cool, how you doing and shit like that. And then I was just telling him how I felt. And then I was like, he like, I'm fucking with you. Oh, I skipped the whole part. We got our feet done and everything like a couple days before I found all this out. And as we talking, I'm like, do you want to explore your options or do you just want me? Like, be honest with me. Don't never be scared to tell me the truth or lose me, because it's gonna hurt regardless, but I need to know so I can know how to move with you. He like, I want to fuck with you. I want to fuck with you. And so he was like, we was getting our feet done that Saturday. Everything adding up, bro.
Them niggas in jail, man, when they get free, they want to be free. They want to fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, something, something, and need around the fly. That's what he was trying to do.
I know. So where his brothers stay, I'm not gonna say where his brothers stay. I'm not gonna get nothing, no low. But we back at our feet done, and he was like, I'm on this side of town. I'm like, all right, so I'm on my way there. Then he like, I'm getting dropped off out, da-da-da-da. Mind you, I found out the girl that he messed with stayed in that area. So that day we got our feet done, that girl just dropped him off at his brother's. I picked him up from out there. We went to go get our feet done. And we talking and stuff like that. and I'm crying and everything. He like, why you crying? I'm like, I just don't know like how to move with you and stuff like that. He like, I'm fucking with you, Tyshawn. I'm fucking with you. I ain't even doing nothing. What's so crazy is I ain't even doing nothing and stuff like that. And like really making me feel like he probably really not doing nothing. But I'm like, if you, I hear you, but I'm not feeling it no more. Like you just like changing, like you're not there. And so as we get our feet done, I'm like, you want to explore your options, you can. You do not have to mess with me. Like, I would tell you, you do not got to mess with me. You do not got to be here. You don't. And you're like, I don't want to explore my options. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm like, all right. So, boom. And always know your body. Your body will tell you. So, when we had intercourse, one of them days, I got up and I said, something felt different about this. And he like, what you mean by that? And I just said, nothing. And I texted my sister. I called her my sister. I said, something felt off about this. She like, girl. But I knew, like, I felt it. Like, you know a man body, like, he not doing it the same time. Like, he doing it. It's taking him a little longer, or like, it just didn't feel right. Something felt different, and I'm like very observant, and I'm a psychic. I could read everything. I could feel the room, and then I remember I was like, "You took forever. You usually not like that." And then he like, "I've been smoking a lot or something like that." And I said, "Or you've been doing it to somebody." And he like, "Man, quit thinking negative all the time." Like, but I'm like, okay, let me shut up. I'm always saying some shit. Okay, cool. Fast forward back to that Thursday. We had that phone conversation when I was at work, and then he was like, I'm just not ready for what you was ready for and stuff like that. And I'm like, all right, and stuff like that. And I'm like, I told you could get your freedom, because he was like, the red flags was in your face. I told you what I wanted. I said, and I told you what I wanted. You did say you didn't want no commitment, but we was fucking with each other. Don't try to put it on me like I'm delusional. And I've been giving you your freedom. I just told you could not fuck with me and fuck with other people at the same time. It's me and only me, or not me at all. He said, so what, we done, Tyshawn? I said, are you fucking with other people? He said, yeah, something like that. And I said, yeah, we done. So I'm walking to the bathroom, because now I'm getting emotional and stuff. He like, why are you crying? Who just sit up and cry? I said, what the fuck do you mean why I'm crying? I've been fucking with you, da-da-da. Like, so then, boom, that was the last time I talked to him that day, because I was just over it. So then that next day, I was asleep, but so Friday night, he posted on his story, laying in between a girl's legs with some alcohol bottle or whatever. And I'm like, damn, like, what the fuck? Like, damn. I was like, damn, like, he had to be messing with this girl and stuff like that. So then I was trying to figure out who the girl was, like, what the hell? So then my sister had ended up seeing it on the girl's story, the same picture, and she showed me. I went to the girl page. That same bathroom I asked who he was in was that girl bathroom. That same pink towel, everything. Same mirror in the back of the door. Same. So he lied to me about that. And I'm one of those type of people. If I peep something, there's nothing for me to say, because I'm done messing with you. I don't need a dude. I don't need nobody. I don't want to share nobody. So seeing that was enough for me. I have nothing to say to you. It's not, why would I don't need to text him. Why are you doing this? Why are you with her? Why me? No, I'm not doing all that. So I didn't text him. I'm not telling him that I know nothing, because there's nothing to say, because I'm done dealing with you. So I left it alone. I'm going through whatever I'm going through by myself. I'm hurting by myself. I'm having sleepless nights, crying, da-da-da, by myself. I'm not about to bother this man. There's nothing to say. You chose what you wanted to do. That's fine. I'm out the picture. You feel me? So I get a call at work. When was this? Monday or Tuesday? I think Monday. I get a call at work Monday by a jail number that he was in. This where it get fucked up at, y'all. This where I just, all that nice shit out the window. So I get a call from somebody in jail where he was at, because I remember that number. And it was his friend. I remember his friend called me his last day he was in jail and told me that he was in a hole. He was like, I'm looking at the book on his desk, and I remember your name. He always talked to you, so I'm just calling to let you know that he in a hole. I'm like, all right, and I remember the friend name and everything. So this friend called me. I'm like, hello? He like, yeah. I said, this ain't my uncle, because my uncle in jail too, but he not in that jail no more. I'm like, this ain't my uncle, so who is this? And he like, this da-da-da-da. I'm like, what you want from me? He like, I'm trying to see what's up with you. I said, not a damn thing. He like, what's up with you? I'm trying to get to know you. I said, like, do you think I just be holding down jail dudes? I didn't meet this man in jail. Like, Ain't nothing to know about me. He like, I'm trying to see what's up with you. I'm trying to see what's up with you. I said, I'm at work. Call me later. Because I'm mad as fuck. So I texted the dude I was messing with, like, don't ever get nobody my number. Like, I just be hoeing down jail dudes. Or like, I just mess with jail dudes. Like, is you cool? So now I'm mad. I leave work early. I go try to find him so I could punch him. Like, I was mad. Like, I was on a mission. Like, this is why I'm in therapy. But at that point, I said, fuck therapy. Fuck everything I talked about to calm me down. I'm mad. At this point, I'm pissed. Because, like, now that just shows me that you really didn't love me. You really didn't care for me. You just passed me on like I was a hoe. Like, you know how dudes do it to somebody and they be like, go get her, Brody. Like, that's what he did to me. So later that day, the friend called me and I'm like, what's up? And he trying to still get to know me and stuff. I said, I'm using him at this point. I'm like, before I get any more info from you, before I keep talking to you or whatever, you got to give me what I want. He like, what's up? I said, why? I said, so what did he do? Tell you I'm a good person and gave you my number? He said, I ain't gonna lie. He said, you a good person, you a good woman, you do what you're supposed to do. I said, okay, how did you get my number? Because I know you didn't save my number and write my number down. That day, you called me to tell me he was in a hole because he was just on the phone with you at my house last week. And he was like, yeah, she told me you called her. But this my baby, though. Like, he was hyping me up to all his dudes on the phone. This my baby, da-da-da. This my girl. She be keeping me, da-da-da, making it sound good, making a motherfucker feel good or whatever. And he was like, how else you think I got your number? And I'm like, all right, that's all I needed to know. Thank you. So I took it upon myself to send a message to the girl. I told my friend to send it to her. And I'm not being messy. I wasn't trying to be messy. I just literally wanted my closure. I wanted her to tell me, like, how long have he been messing with me and you? Because that's nasty type shit like that. I said, I'm done fucking with him. She read it and called him. Didn't call me, didn't text me. She called him. He called me. He said, what did you messaging that girl for? You a miserable, flat ass bitch. Flat? Mind you, I ain't the richest. I have my days. I have my days when I don't got it because you know what? I get to work every day and I pay bills and all that. But I ain't never show him my broke days. I ain't never show him my broke days at all. So I not always there for you. Flat. When I bet the drawers that you dropping for the next girl is what I just got you. Them shoes you kicking off when you get to her house is what I just got you. Them shirts you taking off is what I just got you. But I'm flat. That cologne you spraying to smell good for her. Y'all, never in life mess with a jail dude, bro. It is, and to call me miserable is crazy because I left you alone. I didn't say anything when I found out about this stuff. I didn't say nothing at all to you. I was gonna leave you alone, calm, like, peacefully, like, just keep it peace. What's so crazy is I wish that he would have, all them times I asked him to keep.
Oh, we got some technical difficulties. Hold on. She got something going on with her phone.
All them times he didn't keep it honest, I wish he did, so we could have still been friends. It did not have to be like this. It did not have to be hatred. I didn't want to have to call you names. You wouldn't have to call me names, but you couldn't be real. When I asked you to be real, like, what was so hard? I honestly feel like if I allowed him to fuck with me, he still would have been fucking with me. Long as you allow a motherfucker to fuck with you, they still will. But sometimes you gotta know your worth and you gotta know you don't deserve that. You cannot mess with me and another woman. You cannot. Because I'm not the type of woman that can just share you because my kids' school was calling me because they was late because they had a doctor's appointment. But I'm not the woman that could share you. I know what I deserve. I know what I want. I want to be a wife. Da-da-da. So I cut it short. But if I didn't, he still would have been messing with me because there's so much stuff to the story that I could tell y'all, like what he was saying. I just asked him that Sunday, like, you still want to move? He like, yeah. I said, by yourself or with me? With you. Like, they will really lie to you. And it's crazy. It's sick. It's sick. Never mess with a jail dude ever in your life. I'm scarred for life.
I mean, I think this kind of goes without saying. But hey, I will say this though. Shout out to all my ladies. I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I think I told y'all this before. Women's intuition is a motherfucker, right? And that shit does work. I fuck with y'all, right? But I'm gonna tell y'all something about women's intuition. That shit never works. It always works after the fact. Y'all, the women's intuition, that shit does not fucking work when y'all getting to know the dude or trying to pick a right man. That shit does not work. Y'all intuition works after the nigga done got the pussy. You feel what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that, and that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out to her. I'm glad she didn't end up, pregnant or get too hurt. I guess it wasn't too bad. It was only 10 days. It could have been some years, that he drug her and really didn't like her. So, well, I ain't gonna say he really didn't like her, but used her or whatever the case is. But yeah, man. So shit, she alright. She be alright. So I wish her nothing but the best. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me, man. And shout out to the Women's Intuition. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the story time in the comments below. Make sure y'all subscribe to both my Storytime channels, We Still Hustle Daily and We Still Hustle Daily 2. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. It's your boy Ray Big Play. Peace.